Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Avatar, The Last Airbender, Book 2, Episode 7, Zuko Alone. Oh yeah, he went on his journey by himself, left Iroh behind. And last episode, tough, made her appearance. She was awesome. And then she went on the journey with Aang and the others, but told them that it was with her parents' blessing when it wasn't. And now the parents have hired the teacher and then the one that was doing having the tournament or whatever, those two people to go after Aang because he said that they kidnapped his daughter or whatever. Lies. But yeah, that's all about this episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have a reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon, patreon.com/feelme. And now let's start this episode. And here we go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. What does you being alone look like? That bridge is not steady. Yeah. Food. You gonna steal it? 'Cause that's what he's doing now. Oh, she's pregnant. You're gonna see from pregnant. See? Can't do that. No more water. Who be that? His mom, maybe? Oh. And he's gonna think that it's Zuko that did it. Oh. He doesn't know how to do it. Far away. What happens once they learn that he's a Fire Nation? The prince. I wonder if they're gonna learn. I knew it. That she was gonna be a mom. Don't hurt my kid. What happened to her? That girl has been evil since her childhood. Oh, not nice. Gonna get hurt. Did you figure out that Zuko is Zuko? Why were you there? Exactly. Son of a. Did he kill the grandpa? He's gonna use firebending, right? But that little baby thingy, and then you left? Sure. And these people are cowards, man. What the frickity frack? Is he gonna use firebending? Is he gonna use fire or anything? I don't want him to. What did he do? I was afraid of this. Ursa. Is he gonna want it? What is he doing with the sword? The knife or whatever. When did he leave that dying wish? Clearly, this boy watching. Clearly, there are still unanswered questions here. Like, I love seeing all this flashback and everything, but there are still some unanswered questions. Because, based on the last interaction that I saw between Azulon, what was his name, the grandfather, and Ozai, it was not his wish that Ozai becomes the Fire Lord. And I believe it was the same night that he died, that the mother left. And clearly, what's her name? Azula. Clearly, she knows what happened. I feel like she knows what happened. At first, okay. Iroh was supposed to be Fire Lord after Azulon, right? And then he was in Ba Sing Se, and then his son died, and he left the war front. And as well as they're saying that, okay, now that her father is best suited to be the leader, I guess. And then they went to see Azulon, and then Ozai had Azulon. What the? Zuko. Oh, what the Ozai? Okay. There are Z's in all these names. Okay, so Ozai told Azula to display her power or whatever she did, and then she sort of, what's the word I'm using for? She played Zuko into doing the same thing and embarrassing himself, and he did. And with all of that, Azula is like, why are you doing all this? What exactly are you here? What do you want from me? And then when he mentioned that he wanted to be, he asked Azulon to sort of like disinherit Iroh and to put him in charge. And Azulon was not okay with that. He's like, you need to serve her. And when that was happening, Zuko left. Azula was the only one there, and she saw what happened after that. And then she came to Zuko, told him that, based on what Azulon said, since Iroh lost his son, that Uh, eh, these names are confusing me. Since Arrow's son died, then Ozai's son, meaning Zuko, would die as well as punishment for Ozai. And Zuko was not believing it. Like he was trying to convince himself that that's not true. That his father would never allow him to be killed or something or other. I don't know. He would never sacrifice him or something. And then the mother came in, dragged Azula out, and then sometimes later she comes back, tells Zuko that everything she did for him, and left. And then they're like, okay, the king is dead, like Azulon is dead. And then they're like, okay, by the final wish of Azulon, Ozai is like the king. I'm like, either Ozai himself killed his father to take his place, or like Azula said, Azulon did in fact say that Ozai is gonna lose his son, and since what's her name, Ursa, since Ursa knew about that and wanted to protect her son, she went ahead and killed Azulon to protect him. It's one of those two things, and I'm pretty sure, like I'm 100% sure that Azulon did not give his permission. He did not. That was not his final wish for Ozai to take his place. It was not. Like, I'm sure of it. I don't think I'm ever gonna like Azula in this. I don't know if there's gonna be like a character arc where she turns from evil. She turns from like evil to good. I don't think that's gonna be happening. And the way I'm feeling right now, I don't want that to happen. I just want her to be defeated, like utterly defeated by Zuko. Sometimes in the future, because she's just, yeah, she's a prodigy and everything, and she's lords that over Zuko like all the time ever since they were kids. I don't like her character. She's evil. Okay, like she is evil. I love seeing like when they were little and then they showed one of her friends. What was her name again? Mai's crush on Zuko, and then she used that. Like, I feel like if anyone is gonna betray Azula sometime in the future, I don't know. I feel like Mai is gonna be one of those people. Like out of Mai and Ty Lee, Mai is gonna be the one to betray Azula if it ever comes down to it. I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going there, but I just don't. I see Mai as a sweet person. Even Tylee, I see her as a sweet person. Zula, I don't even know why they're close. They're so close. Like those three, I don't know why they're so close. I don't know. I want to say that it's more that since Azula is the Fire Lord's daughter, they have no choice but to interact with her. That's how I want to see it. But then if I remember when they sort of like got back together and then, they were giving each other hugs, I've missed you and all that, I guess there must be some kind of friendship there. But I don't think it's a profound friendship. We'll see. And Zuko, he was on this journey. He was hungry. He had no more water. And then he got to this place where this kid just threw these eggs at these people, and then they took the little bit of money. Well, what he bought from the little bit of money that he had, they took it away from him. And then the kid is like, okay, I'm gonna help you. Took him to his house, whatever. They gave him food and shelter, and the kid was basically taking, excuse me, Zuko as like a substitute older brother, because his older brother were left for the war, I think. And then when those bandits, are they bandits? whatever. When they came and announced to them that the brother was captured, and then the father left to go save him, and then they came back and wanted the food or whatever. But because Zuko gave his sword, his gift, that Iroh gave him to the kid used it to sort of like want to fight them. But then since he's not strong enough and everything, they captured him. And then the mother came to Zuko for his help. And I knew that Zuko was gonna, like, they were gonna learn that Zuko was from the Fire Nation. I just was hoping that it wasn't gonna happen, just because I knew how they were gonna. Well, there was a stronger possibility of them turning against Zuko than there wasn't. But I was hoping a little bit that even if they learned who he was, they won't turn their back on him. But then it makes sense that they turned their back on him because the Foundation has been like destroying people for years, ruining people's lives for years. So it makes sense that him being the son of the Fire Lord, it's not gonna go well with these people. But yeah, they learned it. Like, they were supporting him at first when he was fighting those bandits, and then he was getting crushed and remembered what his mom told him, like, remember who you are. And yeah, that's when he used his fire and his martial arts, and then he took care of those people. I wonder where the mother went. They didn't say that she's dead. I don't think they've ever mentioned the fact that she's dead or anything. The last thing we saw of her was her leaving. So maybe she's still alive somewhere and in exile somewhere. I just had another idea, something. I don't know. Like, I don't see even though I said that the mother, either Ozai killed Aslan or it was the mother that killed Aslan. But now that I'm here, I'm like, I don't see the mother doing that. I feel like Ozai is the one that killed him. And maybe Ozai threatened the mother saw that happen, and Ozai threatened her that in order to keep her from telling the truth or something or other. Maybe he threatened her with killing Zuko if she ever speak out loud about what she saw or something, and then he exiled her or something. And I don't know, but I don't think she's dead. I'm gonna say she's not dead. So we're just gonna have to see. I'm just gonna have to see what happens with her, because so far, and I don't think she's dead. And I think Ozai killed him, and I think Azula knows what happened. Maybe she even saw it happen. Maybe the last interaction we saw with Ozai and Azulon was when Azulon died. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see the next episode right now, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/me. You can also see the full length for this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.